Seaside Haven. The Seaside Series, Volume 1. Written by Sandra W. Burch. Narrated by Lia Frederick. Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Chapter 1. Thunder rolled overhead as rain spat like gunfire on Seaside's sandy beachfront. Mother Nature's fury, however, was no match for the emotions churning inside Sierra Ramstad. Unmindful of the storm, she continued to walk. In the pocket of the red raincoat she wore, she fisted her slender hand around the crumpled piece of paper and recalled its content. Miss Ramstad, I will be arriving home tomorrow for an extended stay. Please have my room ready. Phoenix Chamberlain. Two curt sentences that had her blood boiling. Phoenix Chamberlain III, heir to the Chamberlain fortune, was coming home, as he'd put it, to recuperate after the car accident he'd been involved in 3 months earlier. If the news reports she'd read about his accident were even remotely accurate, then Sierra supposed she should feel sorry for him. Along with the concussion and a dislocated shoulder, he'd broken his ankle and shattered the femur in his left leg. 3 months out, and the man was in the midst of a long and painful recovery. Even so, she didn't want him mending here, and possibly meddling in the day-to-day operations of Seaside Haven Resort. Phoenix's family had a large home outside of Atlanta, Georgia, as well as an assortment of plush real estate sprinkled around Europe. Why hadn't he picked one of those places to recuperate? Surely they would be more accommodating to Phoenix's entourage, who enabled his larger-than-life existence. Why choose Seaside Haven? This wasn't his home, it was hers. While Phoenix had spent the past few years jet-setting around Europe, living off a sizable trust fund and enjoying the life of the rich and famous, Sierra had been working to turn an old and nearly forgotten inn into a resort that offered 5-star accommodations, panoramic views, and above all, excellent service. Now Phoenix was returning, and he wanted his room readied. It was Sierra's understanding that he hadn't visited the resort since childhood, so she'd made the owner's private room on the main floor her own and turned the adjacent apartment into a luxury suite that commanded a substantial sum of money to occupy it. Muttering words that were muffled by the wind, she stopped and looked back in the direction she had come. The cedar-shingled resort
Sample complete. Ready to continue?